Wow. Okay. Well, that happened right as I started the stream. That is crazy. Alright, since this is part 2, I might as well continue on. You know what? I'm going to go complete the things to fight right card. Then, I am going to head here to fight the 2 bosses here. Then go all the way up here to fight the fire giant. Then obviously go here. First, well, obviously I gotta fight the Godskin duo. Then, instead of going straight to Malekith, I will go to Placidusax, defeat him, go to Malekith, defeat Malekith, and then continue on with the game. This might turn into a part 3, maybe. I'm not sure. Nope, okay, there we go.
I knew you. I hereby take my hand. Give me your hand. I will pray.
Welcome to the stream, whoever just joined.
The same path as Lady Tanith.
Unless that's just me.
I am Tanith, Rias, but a warrior, perhaps. Will you do I accept rise with us? Interest now you but the drawing room, but be short.
Yeah, I'm just gonna fight this guy without buffing. Okay, that dealt half my health. That was easy. Well, actually no, because I did have a bit of trouble with that. But for the most part, it was easy. I'm walking into walls. Okay, and I'm going the wrong... Okay, there we go. I don't know why, but I feel like his voice sounds exactly like Rykard's voice.
Whatever someone spare. King's name the volcano. I hope you won't. Well, I thought perhaps playing, but know that before you can...
Has a scandal, lady.
Okay, well now that I'm done here, I'm going to go fight this guy. I remember when I had so much trouble defeating him the first time. Not even sure what playthrough that was. Until I figured out what, with the level that I was at, I could have just hold up a shield. Every time he would hit my shield, I would just press an R2 attack. And that's pretty much it. That's how I defeated this guy here. Old Knight Ivan. And I am on the wrong side. There it is. This is where you fail. Yet again. Okay, wow, you just jumped right over that. Good thing I can dodge that. Okay, wow, every time I heal... And I didn't give him a chance to heal. Just like how he didn't give me a chance to heal. An eye for an eye. Now we head back here.
Did you read that? Is that you will be compensated if you are loath, but you must leave. This is a... We have no plea. You've come... I am... This is... Never forget the way it is the true...
I did not mean to jump there.
So, then I shall banal, recusant. Why not add... You've come to take power, the recused, to raise the free recused. All you can do... Well...
Have you any something beyond the walls? Oh, fuck. It just isn't possible.
I still wonder to this day what could possibly be in this room. Oh, right, I already talked to you. Now I gotta head there. Yeah, they were behind me. I don't really trust people that randomly come into my streams and do that. Sorry. I'm messing up on this. There we go. Now I head back here. Should be only one more for me to do before I have to fight Rykard. There's also the Bernal one.
Look at you. I knew you'd take this. Especially if you should accept. You're still... Well...
If I'm not wrong, she should be in here. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Maybe she's in here. Yep, right in here.
Brave Tani, I'm afraid this is not a guess. What's that peculiar... Goodness. Oh, how dreadful. Oh, forgive my I ought to be thanking you for treating me as usual. Despite this appearance, brave tarnished. Please forgive the deception. Do understand. This duplicity is my own to Lady Tanith speaks no falsehoods. Lady Tanith, I am told I was born by the grace of a glory that my mother cherishes this form I inhabit. I am proud of what I am, but people are cruel. If they saw my true form, they wouldn't speak to me, and so I assume a guise when seeking new recruits. But my serpentine form were secrets. No, now I share the secrets. Please keep them safe. My serpent were secret. Now I share the. Please keep them.
I see you. Here is your... Now, of the true, the Erd, it was all the tarnished like the our lord. If the Erd, then we are we at the Volk. If you follow the lords, it cannot... Did you see her, the girl? Well, if she confided in you the name Zarias, then perhaps it is not my place to speak. But as her adoptive mother, I ask of you, please, be kind to her. Look after young Zarias. Her true visage belies the purity of her heart. Honestly, I hardly deserve the sweet child. Please, her true visage...
Hello to the new people that have joined. I'm just gonna get back to doing what I was doing. That is not the right red mark. That is for Bernal. Oh, and okay. Well, I'll have to do that final one later. I guess I'll continue on with the main game. Ah, dang. Oh, I gotta check if this dude's up here. And I should probably grab this Grace. Yeah, I should probably done that from the start. As soon as I saw the message. Alright, so he's not up there, so I might as well go this way. Oh, dang it. I hate whenever I panic scroll. Well, that wasn't exactly panic scrolling, that was just me forgetting where it is and not exactly paying attention. I haven't really explored out here ever. I more of just run past all. Oh god. That did not work out. Luckily I did survive. Now I'm going to run past these tree sentinels, rest at the Grace, come back and fight them so I can get the shield. Since I am missing the shield. Which one are you gonna go after? Ow. Okay. Oh, and here comes the second one. Oh, okay. There we go. I'm not even sure who that was exactly. But account created. Yeah, no. Definitely not gonna trust that, because that was on May 23rd, which was only a few months ago. Well, actually only like a few days ago. Yeah, I'm not even gonna fight that dude, because it's not worth my time. Especially when it doesn't give me a good reward. Yeah, I'm just gonna run past you. The one thing about Elden Ring that I love is, well, whenever you get to a higher level, you can get pretty strong. Though in the DLC, everything is like 10 times stronger than whatever is in the main game. Ow, of course I get hit by that. Wow, that hit me. Now I'm done with that. Now I shall continue on. And I got stuck on that piece. Of course. No, I could probably try this armor with Vike's helmet. I'm gonna test how that looks. Gotta get into some light. Nope. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with this. Wow, how have I never noticed any of you just sitting here? I've always ran past all of you. Okay, now I feel a little bit bad for killing all those guys. I mean, they were just chilling. But, I needed the runes.
For bringing here, and thus I shall depart. Farewell. I shall leave. I wish you luck. You have fought. I have no.
Thank you for finally leaving. Now I can get some peace. Yes, one of the most annoying places I have to go in to get the Archery's favorite +2. You know what? Instead of going the basic way, I'm just gonna take this way because it's faster and a bit safer. Other than these guys, who are annoying. Yeah, they definitely knew about people going to take the roofs. Obviously, I was going to take the roof because it's safer, plus it's less enemies that you have to deal with, and it's faster. You stupid whatever you are. Or tree avatar. As I think that's what you're called. Now, oh, wait, I gotta rest here first. Oh yeah, it's over this way. Almost there. Yeah, I might do a part 3. Ooh. That just gave me a jump scare. Oh, okay. I just realized that's not going to work well on him because he doesn't bleed. Well, at least the damage output is there. Sort of. Ow, okay. So I'm not gonna first try this one like I usually do. Yep, there we go. Second tried it. That is not enough to even level up once. Almost though. Now time to fight. Time to fight Morgoth. And I'll head down here. I don't know if these guys are somehow not weak to Destined to... Okay, they are kind of resistant to it. I honestly should have expected that. The thing I hate about these guys is they move really fast. Ow. There we go. That was easy. I'm kidding, that was not easy. Wait a minute, did I say not kidding, or did I say kidding? I hate whenever I do that. Okay, so you still go after me while I'm in the middle of trying to heal. You hit everyone but the very important one, which is me. And I already got all my health back. Ooh, okay, back up. I don't even need to fight because they're just erasing their health. I mean his health. Ow. Okay, I chose the worst time to go in. I expected that to stop right as I was going to go into it. Now I'm going... Oh, wait, hold on. I gotta talk to him first.
Done. The Erd Tree we are.
Now I go up to the thorns. Yep, knew it. Right as I was going to attempt to jump onto it, it was going to break. Now I can head back to the Grace, rest at it, talk to Melina. I would have honestly preferred Lanziax to be the one that talked to me.
Hello again. Allow me, you are prevented. The thorns are husk the only way and become my purpose. So I'd like to the flame of Den and guide you.
Because I know Lanziax can talk. I mean, I know quite a bit of lore. Well, not quite. I don't know all of it. Just some of it. I know that Lanziax can talk because she used to be a priestess, like the one inside of the DLC. I don't know why I'm saying this, because I already know probably mostly everyone that would end up watching this knows Elden Ring. Unless they're new to it, like completely new. But I doubt anyone that is new would end up watching any of my videos. Maybe. But I don't really show people where to get things. Only where to go. Gotta jump down there so I can avoid most of them. You know, you can just stop chasing after me, right? There's no point in doing that when I'm just gonna continue riding forward. Not stopping. Never grabbed this item. Nor that item, and I don't know how to get that item, so I'm just gonna avoid it. And I'll grab that stuff later. Hello, Bernal. Yeah. I hit him with that. And I am going to go after you. Okay, well now I have to explore in here, because I wonder what that up there is. Okay, there's no stairs. Wait. This looks awfully like the round table hold. Probably because it is the round table hold, just not the physical round table hold. I finally realized that after I walked into those rooms. Nope. Wait, what would that give me? Now I need to figure out where that is. And figure out how I got there. Okay, so this is what the round table hold looked like from the outside. So I guess I didn't need Elden Ring Night Rain to figure out what the outside of the round table hold looked like. Oh, I hate this area. Yeah, nope, I'm out. Oh. Okay, maybe there is a way to get up there through here. Okay, no, I cannot jump up onto that and walk on that. How am I supposed to get up there then? There's nothing over here. Maybe I do have to go through here. But the problem is, I don't know how to easily get rid of those things. Oh, that just gave me a jump scare. These things, like, have no weakness. Right? Do they have a weakness? Because if they do, then I have no idea what it is. Ah, yep, here you come back. Ooh! Oh no. Going up. Oh, that's what I marked. Okay, wow, you are not taking much damage. Hey, up, have a great time. Oh, that's because I don't have Melena's. Not Melena's, Melania's. I haven't gone to the Helic Tree yet. Yeah, I don't really have much to talk about during the stream, so I am just gonna be quiet. Well, actually, I guess for this stream I can explain the lore of Dragon Lord Fern, who is literally who I'm playing as. Yeah. I don't know exactly where to begin. I guess I'll begin with, well, where he pretty much began. So, basically before the Shattering, I don't know what exactly how long the Shattering happened before the start of the game. So, might not be exactly timely accurate, but eh. Okay, so basically before the shattering even happened, Vern, before he even gained the title Vern, ended up, well, he was living with his brother, whose name is Valak. His brother has been sick, well, was sick, during his time alive. But he ended up meeting his demise due to the sickness, which he gained from the winter. Which also includes some lore about why Vern hates cold. Well, mainly cold environments. So basically, after the shattering happened, he ended up beginning his journey like the normal Tarnished, except he didn't exactly fight the bosses. He found a way into Farm Azula. Well, actually, no, he didn't go to Farm Azula until he met Lanziax, who he met in Caelid. Yes, I know it ain't exactly lore accurate for Lanziax, but this is kind of separate from the actual Elden Ring. But continuing on from that, he met Lanziax inside of Caelid, which was obviously rotting. She was fighting Azykes, I think is how you say it, and ended up getting Scarlet Rot, which it already spread through her body, pretty much. But luckily he had some preserving boluses on him, so he gave them to Lanziax. Lanziax thanked him for doing that, and pretty much offered him a way out of Caelid faster than him riding on a horse. Now, he didn't exactly meet Melina until he rested at his first grace, which he wasn't able to see graces at first until he met Lanziax. So when he sat down at, well, one of the graces where you meet Melina, which is mainly this one because that's where I always meet Melina. Pretty much the same thing for the beginning of when you meet Melina. She offers him an accord, and so on. He accepts at first. When he gets to... Give me a second. When he gets to this grace, Melina ended up taking him to the Round Table Hold, where he met, well, all the people in the Round Table Hold, becoming friends with them too. By the time that he ends up going past the Margit fight and the Godric fight, he well, instead of fighting them, he took the path here to get here. Now, he did go into Lucaria, the academy mainly, fought the Red Wolf of Radagon, and fought Renala. He also ended up going up to where Ronnie is. But before he even met Ronnie, he met Blythe here, helped him out with I don't remember what his name is. Went pretty much what happened here, then came up here, met Ronnie, joined her, found Alexander up here, fought Radon with all the people that you normally fight with, and pretty much after proving himself, without even knowing it, Lanziax found him yet again, and pretty much offered what Melina offered, to become his maiden. Give me a second, because I hate Shabriri.
This I did not expect, but if you do not care for lordship, I'm afraid you will.
Oh, okay.
I didn't.
He killed me with his howl. I'll continue after I kill Shabriri. Gotta make sure to pick up those.
Is chaos.
Okay, but back to what I was saying. Then Lanziax took him to Farum Azula, where he ended up making it his home. Now, instead of pretty much there being barely any ancient dragons, all the ancient dragons are there, including a council. Because, well, most places of, well, probably places that are mainly chaos, gotta have a council to keep the chaos down. He met with the council, talked to them. They allowed him to pretty much live there, which is where he made his home. Then, when he assembled down to where you lay down to fight Placidusax, now instead of it being like normal, like how I said, how Vern's story isn't directly tied to canon Elden Ring. Well, instead of Placidusax not talking at all, well, he didn't talk at first until Vern defeated him. Placidusax was testing Vern, seeing if he was worthy enough to take up his mantle as Dragon Lord. So after Vern takes down Placidusax, not purposely trying to kill him, which he ends up killing him, Placidusax crowns Fern as Dragon Lord, which is how he got his title, Dragon Lord Fern. After he became Dragon Lord, he went to Lanziax and decides to ask if she wants to be the Queen of Ancient Dragons, which she says yes, making him now her consort. And like how I mentioned Phallic in the start, the Mimics here, which I'm not really using because Black Knight Tish is actually quite overpowered as a summon. But I did do a run that I tried to do mainly canon as Dragon Lord Fern. But once I found Tish's Spear Dash, I ended up choosing to use her for the rest of the playthrough. But Phallic was turned into a Spirit Ash, like he wished. And Vern uses...
Farewell, then.
Well, Vern summons Phallic, which Phallic is able to be summoned anywhere because, well, he's different than most Spirit Ashes. And I did not fix that to what I normally use. So Phallic pretty much was anywhere alongside Vern, which Lanziax was also by Vern's side all the time. Ooh. But I completely forgot to summon Tish. And I'm grabbed. What else is there? So, okay. Vern's ending isn't actually inside of, Elden Ring. But, pretty much what his ending would be called is the Age of Dragons. Because he brought the rise of dragons back to the lands between. And in doing so, he also repaired Farum Azula after defeating Malekith, pretty much. Because Malekith was a danger to having inside of Farum Azula. He didn't trust Malekith enough. And instead of mending the Elden Ring, he just left it alone, letting Phallic choose what he should do with it. which also in ties with Elden Ring Night Rain. Okay, well, that was unlucky. So pretty much with Valak, he brought the Age of Dawn. Don't remember what it's exactly called. Dusk, maybe?
Yes. Now, I will transport.
The Age of Duskborn? Oh, the Age of Duskborn.
Farewell, then.
Which ended up resurrecting Valak. Which Valak, Vern, and obviously Lanziax are immortal due to what they did. Now with Elden Ring Night Rain, Vern, yes, Vern, put a protective spell over Farmazula to keep the rain out of Farmazula. Oh, great. Died again. Okay, maybe I should equip my spirit, my mimic tier. What else was I gonna add? Oh, yeah. And Valak pretty much takes the place as Wilder. Now, I don't have the armor that I want to use unlocked for Wilder, so unfortunately I can't fully make it seem like it's Valak. But Valak ends up choosing his own journey, which is what he does inside of Elden Ring Night Rain. Yeah, I am. The only reason why I'm pausing is because I don't always know what to say exactly. Not really best at explains. Well, not really the best at explaining lore when I don't have it written down exactly. But I do remember it easily. Now, if I was doing like some kind of different stream, if something else inside like maybe Fortnite, it depends on whatever game I'm playing, is whenever I explain lore about my characters in the game. Now with Fortnite, I pretty much use any skin. I try and keep it true to how it is inside the game, but I did make some differences. Like I added a completely custom character. But I'm not going to explain that because I'm not streaming Fortnite. Now, if I was streaming maybe let's say, GTA 5, I would explain the lore about my character in that. And so on. So if I have a character inside of a certain game, then I will explain lore about them. Now, when I am playing Elden Ring Night Rain, streaming it too, I will explain the complete lore of Phallic in that position. Now I should probably explain this, because this entires with the main game of Elden Ring. Not Elden Ring, Night Rain. Valak, who was still a Spirit Ash, Vern found Black Knight Tish's Spirit Ash. Now, he was able to summon both of them for some odd reason. Not really sure how to explain it. He just was able to. Now with Tish, it had some limitations. Tish couldn't stay out all the time. Only Valak can. But Valak ended up falling in love with Tish. And vice versa. Had to think of the word there for a moment. Now the one enemy, the one dragon, or as I would call these bosses, drakes, Borealis is the only one that I will not fight, because with that freezing breath, that will be annoying. Oh, that hurt. See what you have to say.
Words, if you wish. Of course. Perhaps there is no need. Tell me if you should.
I feel like I'm missing some lore about Vern and Valak. Well, Vern and Valak. But I don't think there is. You know what? I'm going to change this to Tish's Spirit Ash. Now, Vern did go through some processing for, well, lore and character stuff. Like at first, I was originally going to go with Dragon Knight, but since there wasn't an armor for what I planned for him to look like, then I changed it.
We're on the flame of. I'm glad. I must thank you. Please continue.
Then I changed it to Dragon Walker, which that those moments were kind of weird because I wasn't sure on who I wanted to be as maiden, so I chose multiple. The main Ronnie, Florisax, Lanziax, and Melina. But I decided to settle on one, which was Lanziax. Then I ended up changing his name to Dragon Lord Fern. Now, originally it was Dragon Lord MLX, as MLX is just an abbreviated version of my name. But then I changed it to Vern because I wanted something more dragon-like. Because Vern is completely dragon-related, and I wanted to keep him pretty much completely dragon-related. Now, originally, one of his few main weapons was originally just going to be Malekith's Black Blade, but then I changed it to the Black Knife, because honestly, to use a colossal weapon, it is annoying, and I like fast-paced weapons. Okay, so that's where the hand is from. Now, I wonder how big the giants really were. But I'm not going to put too much question into it. I would get Alexander, but I don't want to go through the hassle of trying to get over to him. So, wait, hold on, I should probably buff first. Now I'm gonna walk up here, summon my Mimic Tier once it allows me. Use this to heal once, and use this to heal twice. Now here I'm going to hop onto my horse, so I'm able to do that. And originally there was going to be no phallic, but then I wanted there to be a phallic. Because I had to explain why you had to look alike. Plus it just made sense to make phallic. Ooh, phallic, no! Okay, phallic's good. That's good. Okay. How am I not dead? Ooh, nice try. But I got ya. Oh, yeah, I'm safe here. Okay, now when he does this, I will not run in. But once he does the vault kick... Okay, there goes Relic. After his arms. Now here, I will attack him. And I kill him. Nice. try, too. Normally it takes me 2 tries. This time, it didn't take me 2 tries. It only took me 1. I feel like I'm still missing some lore. I hate when that happens. Okay, I think I will make this a part 3. Because... I need to take a break. So, tomorrow, Friday, not really sure what time, but I will end up starting another stream. And I hate using torrent up here. But now I'll safely use torrent. And maybe next stream I will have, well, better things to do in here. Maybe. Because I don't have the whole Twitch streaming thing done with. Okay, well, I guess this is where I'll end it. Peace.